Once upon a time, there was a country called Canada. It was formed in 1867. It consisted of indigenous peoples and people from other countries around the world. The country was basically a success. People got along generally, uh, survived trials and tribulations, some wars, and yeah, it was a pretty good country up until there was a horrible, horrible person elected as prime minister of the country who was hell bent on destroying it. His name is Justin Trudeau. I said more than once that we're not having an election in 2025. It's going to be 2026 because we can go 5 years between elections. I also said back around 2017 or 2018 that Justin Trudeau was hell bent on destroying the country. And he is. Now, you know that Trudeau is wanting to confiscate people's personal property. Why would a leader want to confiscate people's personal property? Because he knows there's going to be a reaction. That's why he will follow through with this. And if he doesn't, Carney will. So I've seen this letter, and I would like to read this. Kind of, well, it confirms what I was saying. And anyways, here it is. It's short, but to the point. The author, Robert Bob J. Iverack, he's a lawyer, tax counsel, and a corporate director. Bob writes, tragically, here's how I see it going down in Canada. The current Liberal leadership campaign is a predetermined scam, a World Economic Forum show campaign. The key candidates are all WEF members. Mark Carney is the highest ranked WEF member, and Chrystia Freeland is a trustee. It is predetermined that Carney will win the leadership campaign and will become the PM without a seat in Parliament. Carney will have a pre-orchestrated deal with the NDP to support the government and avoid a non-confidence motion via the NDP leader Jagmeet Singh, also a WEF member. But Mark Carney has no interest in being the PM of Canada beyond the next election. Once PM, Carney will immediately declare an economic emergency because of the Trump tariff proposals. He will then use that emergency to defer the next election another year to October 26, under both Section 50 of the Constitution Act, 1867, and Section 4 of the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. Governor General Mary Simon will agree with such emergency election deferral. Consider that she is also a member of the WEF and the Trudeau Foundation. During that year and a half, Carney will impose the full-blown WEF agenda on Canada, including digital currency, restricted resource development, and a renamed carbon tax. But Carney will resign as Liberal leader before the October 2026 election, never having been elected to Parliament, and leaving Canada as the first post-national state in history. It will be a disaster for Canada. Holding 3 passports, Canadian, Irish, and British, Carney will then move back to a fancy life in Europe. Mark my words. Now, folks, if you don't think there's if you don't think there's going to be a reaction, there will be a reaction, and they know it. I would put it past Carney to bring in the Emergency Measures Act, with the blessings, of course, of Mary Simon, and it will be an extended Emergency Measures Act. So buckle up. It's going to be a rough ride, folks. Goodbye, Canada.